Hey everyone, let's rewind to the end of 2023. Argentina was in a tough spot, the economy was a mess, prices were going through the roof, and the Argentine peso was losing its value fast. People were worried. Then came Javier Milei, an economist who wasn't afraid to shake things up. He became president and wasted no time making big changes. He cut government spending a lot, put a hold on raises for government workers, and reduced the number of people working for the government. He wanted to free up the economy from too much government control. Some people loved his bold moves, calling him a lifesaver. Others were worried, thinking his plans might hurt the people who were already struggling. One of Milei's main ideas was to encourage Argentinians who had money in other countries to bring it back home. He also got rid of the complicated rules about money that had been causing problems in Argentina. These rules were called the Cepo. Getting rid of them was a big deal, a sign that things were changing and people could trust the Argentine peso again. The first few months of Milei's presidency were a bit uncertain. Everyone was adjusting to the big changes, but as 2024 went on, things started looking up. For the first time in a very long time, over 15 years to be exact, Argentina had more money coming in than going out. That's a big deal. This happened because of the clever people bringing their money back home thanks to Milei's plan, and because the government was spending less. But the best part? Milei got those crazy price increases under control. Remember how inflation was a whopping 211%? Well, by May 2024, it had dropped to just 4.2%. That's incredible progress. This meant people could finally afford things again, and the economy felt more stable. Even the International Monetary Fund, which helps countries with their money, was impressed. They started thinking Argentina would grow faster than they initially thought. Investors from Argentina and other countries got excited too. They saw that Argentina was becoming a good place to do business again. Milei's changes weren't just good for Argentina. They made other countries pay attention too. Powerful countries liked his style, especially his focus on free markets. Argentina even started the process of joining a group of mostly wealthy nations called the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. That's like getting invited to the Cool Kids Club. Plus, Mercosur, a group of South American countries that trade with each other, made a huge deal with the European Union. Imagine all the new customers for Argentine products. In the world of politics, Milei became good friends with the United States and Israel. This made some of Argentina's neighbors a bit uneasy. Not everyone agreed with his close relationship with Israel, especially in a region where many people support Palestine. Some leaders, like those in Brazil and Colombia, thought Milei's ideas were a bit extreme and might not be good for working together in South America. But even with these disagreements, Milei made some smart moves. He made a deal with China to help Argentina if their money had problems. He even met with the Chinese leader, showing that the two countries were becoming friends again. Milei's first year as president was a big success, but there's still work to be done. Remember those money rules, the Cepo? Getting rid of them completely is trickier than expected. It's like trying to remove a stubborn stain. Milei also has to keep showing everyone that he's serious about being responsible with money. If he slips up, people might lose confidence in him. Looking ahead, Milei has some important tasks. He needs to make a new agreement with the International Monetary Fund, kind of like renewing a membership. He also wants to change the rules so that businesses that aren't doing well have to compete fairly. But don't worry, there's a feeling of hope in the air. Milei's changes have brought new energy to Argentina. Investors are interested, especially in the energy sector. Imagine Argentina becoming a major energy powerhouse. It's possible, but it needs Milei to keep making smart choices and keep things stable. The world is watching to see if he can keep his promises and make Argentina a prosperous nation.